Hey everybody, you're listening to the Hisessions Toy Podcast where we talk about everything local and beyond. I'm Johnny Masato, your host. Joining me today, Kyle Shimabukuro.
How's it?
Devon Nekoba.
Howdy.
It's our first Thursday podcast, so we'll see how this goes. Before we begin, let me remind our listeners of all the ways you can stay in touch with the show. There are Instagram, Facebook, and X, all at Hisessions. You can go to SoundCloud.
We're on X now?
No, we're not on X. I don't know why I keep saying it. You can go to SoundCloud, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. No one's really ever called us on it. So.
Yeah. Just keep lying.
Okay, and then you can email us at hisessions@yahoo.com. That does work.
Yeah.
If you'd like to help the show, get more music on the channel, please go to patreon.com, donate, there you get more involved with the show, all that stuff. No new patrons. Kupu Kupu Landscaping, Landscape Architects. Call Kevin Yokomura, 808-722-8685 for a free estimate, or go to kupukupulandscaping.com. And lastly, please visit Olelo Online with Kaliko Beamer Trap, oleloonline.com. He is there to teach you the Hawaiian language via the internet.
He can teach you a lot of stuff. So
Yeah, that's true.
not just that, but Hawaiian history, all that kind of. So
Yeah. And he's got a pretty cool story.
Mm-hmm.
He's podcast number like 218 or something like that. So check it out. Okay. Our esteemed guests today. At first, it was just going to be Lopaka Colon, who is a world-renowned percussionist and
member of Pure Heart.
yeah, member of many bands, which is kind of why I
and-
wanted to get him on, because he's got so many
and,
projects cooking right now.
The Savages and
Yeah. Poe and the Forefathers,
Yep.
the
Henry.
rock bands,
Wow, mahalo for having me. Yeah,
Fleetwood Mac band,
Sorta, yeah.
and then we have Kala'e Camarillo here,
Yes, sir.
who's
who's
more
not a
of
part of those bands, but is in his own band.
Yeah, he's got his own
Doing
thing
other
going
stuff.
and stuff, and so, well, he's part of Sophisticated Savages, so if we ever
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about
that's
that,
right.
we can talk about that.
And he
so.
teaches too.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna start with Lopaka, and then we'll probably get into it with everybody and stuff like that. But like, how's it going, man? Long time no see.
Yeah, right. Long time to see, John.
Like 3 days.
Yeah, right. Mahalo, guys, for having me. I appreciate it. To see what's going on in this mind of mine lately.
Yeah. Well, I thought about it because we spent so much time together the last month, and I thought, like we've never had just Lopaka on. We had it as the band, but
Yeah.
Right.
Lopaka's
Yeah.
got a lot of fun ideas and thoughts.
Tell us some stuff about John on the road.
Well,
That's what we want to hear.
What I wanted
That's
to
what I
ask
wanna
you is, you guys traveled before in your youth all
Right.
together, and you guys just finished the tour in the mainland and 2 nights at the Blue Note recently with the band Pure Heart. How has this guy changed
Yeah.
over the years?
Yeah.
Living in a bus with him.
No, but they never toured the mainland though.
Yeah,
That's Pure Heart.
But do you notice a change in him
Coming
since-
back from the trip.
No, just coming back from the trip.
Or on the trip.
Good question. This brother over here, I learned a lot about him on the road.
Please share. Please. Because the more you talk about it, the more uncomfortable
say
John
whatever you
gets.
want.
And that's always a sweet
This
spot.
dude is such a creature of habit now that I just wanted to know what has
I have
changed
no-
since before.
I have no shame about anything I did on that tour.
First of all, in general, what I know about him until now, he's grown in his gift of gab, and also his, like I told him before, his sense of humor and his
has one now.
his
It's
comic
great.
relief.
On
It's
stage.
like, yes, he's
Yeah.
gotten
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
AO on that level. And
He's a good front man.
Yeah, and he's like getting
Yeah.
that part. Like, wow, it's amazing to know he grew like more. I think because of what he does now. And
I see that too,
Thanks,
John.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
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 I-
It's actually nice going to see them at Blue Note last week. The rapport between the three of you. Like as musicians, it was always so easy and you just jump up there and do it. But now there's like a comedy routine that's happening while you guys get up there.
Well, it seems like just spontaneous fun when you guys on stage, and
Yeah.
that's what people really enjoy.
right, I think
Yeah.
as we got older, we got a little more comfortable on
Yeah.
feeling each other and knowing how to be with the audience.
And it's a difference between having a band up there and being spontaneous and fun and sounding like crap. But you guys sound really, really good together, and having that kind of fun makes it even more entertaining, man.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm cracking up because when Devon was there, I'm glad that you were there to tell the people, the audience about us and busting our chops that, these brothers never practiced, nothing. But they still sound like how they sound.
Every time they don't practice, they don't rehearse. Every time, maybe we should get together. Okay, and then the next thing is, it's time for the gig. What are we gonna start with? I don't know. We'll just get up there and something will happen. That's why when I got up there that night and there were sheets of paper with actual songs written on
there was a
them.
set list?
There was a set list, bro. And they
Wow,
actually,
you guys.
They actually relatively followed it. I was like, holy crap.
Was that the same set list that you guys toured on? Or you
Yeah,
guys
it was pretty
just
much the
switched it up?
same. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I think that's why we got into the habit on the tour.
Did you guys add anything in for spice?
No, the on the tour and even the Blue Notes, the shows are kind of short, so it's not like we have. I mean, so I created this document that's basically the songs that everyone's gonna want to hear. Right? There's the Body Surfing and Molokai Sweet Home.
How can I
We
go
got,
wrong?
Yeah.
and I'm like, we got to do those.
Yeah, the
And
staple.
then if there's time, we can insert songs that we want to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, not that we don't want to do those songs, but you know what I mean, like extra stuff. And I think because of the talking now, we have more
see the
talking
interaction between
Yeah.
all of us together, and
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
every show had a different theme or topic, and I love how this guy thinks, organized. Guys think, well, let me see what to say on this show or not. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't. Even though it doesn't, it still comes out like funny.
Well, okay, so but that was the thing, right? So
Yeah.
the night I went, John is saying, "Oh, the thing I learned about Jake is he can sleep anywhere.
Oh, yeah,
wherever
dude,
you
Jake
go,
is
right? He
crazy.
falls asleep,
Right.
It's like my wife used to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then he talked about
Until she had kids.
yes,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden she was like that whale where the eye is declined and they're awake
Yeah.
all the time. Not that my wife is a whale. Oh my god, I'm getting
a
myself
bad
in trouble.
choice of words
Anyway, before I dig a bigger hole, and then the other thing was with Lopaka. He said that Lopaka at one point had to get off the bus and like go look at the beach.
Yeah,
And it was like the middle of the
Oh,
night.
you're getting
He's all dark, and
cabin fever.
Lopaka's like, I gotta go, I gotta meet the beach. But so he tells those two stories about the two of you, and I'm like, where's John's story?
There's no stories about
what
me.
did John
I'm
do?
an angel.
Well, one thing I learned, everybody was okay. So we had one rule on the bus.
Okay.
The number one rule was to not do number two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rule
Yeah,
number one
yeah.
is no number two.
Yeah.
So it depends on who you are in your biological clock. Depends. Some people have to go.
That's why you ran to the beach.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's a good one. No, at that time period, we had time to kill, like 3-4 hours before we went back on the road. It's just like 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we got off out of the gig like around 11 or so. So
That's right.
I didn't want to be. We all see each other, and then I was like, oh shoot! I heard through the sound tech guys that it's like 5 to 10 minute walk to the beach. I was like, okay, cool. But I'm not thinking in my head like where we are. I knew where we were. It felt comfortable, not like being in the hood.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that later, where we were kind of was like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air kind of area.
Yeah, we were in a nice area.
Yeah, Hampton-ish.
Oh, really?
Carmel
okay.
by the sea.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So first time for me being there. But then, of course, Jake's been there before. And his road manager, they're all looking at me, be careful out there, It's like, oh, yeah, no worries. I think I got it.
So you felt safe though.
Yeah.
Well, a tall, tatted up brown guy walking around the beach. I think he's okay. I think he's all right. You know what I mean, man? If he's wearing that hat, I would have been like, we're gonna stay away from that dude. He's got some stuff he's working on.
So I'm pumping because I record all of our shows. So I'm pumping our show, walking down to
Oh,
the beach. How
nice.
can I get over? Like a little down.
Yeah, you must have scared the neighborhood, bro.
Right. They're like,
Don't leave
"What
the
is
house,
this?"
Martha.
The more I get to the beach, the more it look kind of like Kahala Beach Avenue.
Oh, really?
Like Black Point Road.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
and the
yeah,
security
yeah.
cameras and high end houses right by the beach.
Yeah.
Go to the beach like 200 meters. It seemed like it to get to the beach, and it seemed kind of big to me as far as being Kanaka. I was like, I don't want to go that far. And so I just stayed on the side and just listened to everything. And when I made a trek back up, looked at the big signs. I was in an area where anytime the waves can come and just like take you away. Technically, I wasn't supposed to be in that area.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, this is like 12 o'clock at night, 12:30. And then, anyways, yeah.
Because again, what they don't tell you is on the bus, like you're on the bus from after you get out, because they close the venue at a certain point. Everyone's
Yeah,
got to go home.
right.
They have regular lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the bus driver doesn't start driving till like 1-2 in the morning. So that time period, you're just hanging on a bus.
Yeah.
So you're watching movies. Or your
I
phone.
don't mind hanging with them and everything, but I just wanted to get some fresh air and check out the beach. Yeah. A little while.
And John's like, and we thought to ourselves, well, hope Lopaka makes it back. Otherwise, we're going to leave him here. And I was like, what? How does that work?
Come back, and Jackson looks at me. Oh, he's alive. He made it back. Gives me a hug. Oh yeah, man, I'm good.
Okay, because for us, for Kyle and I, when we went to Japan with John, right? For our Hisessions thing, right?
That's right.
The shocking thing about traveling with John is how little he wants to do anything in the place that you're at. So we're like, we're going to go shopping over here. We're going to go eat over there, right? And we turn around and everybody's in the lobby but John. We're like, where's John? I don't know. Did you see him? No, I didn't see him. Kyle's going, do we need to call him? Like, is he okay? And John's fine. He just doesn't particularly want to go. And then we see him and he finally shows up for something. We go, John, where were you? He goes, nah, I don't know.
I like to utilize the hotel rooms.
Right, you hit on a good point about John that I knew.
Yeah.
So that made me figure out like what you just ran out as far as description. So yeah, so I know. So now I know he wants to be as comfortable as possible.
Right.
Any scenario. So it doesn't matter if we're on the bus or not, especially with the advent of knowing that we had that rule number 2. And everything. So he was able to before we even got up. I'm like, oh, where's John? Oh, he's got a hotel room close to the tour bus.
That's right.
Such a rock star, you like a hotel room.
I need to have my room.
Every place I went, I woke up. He's like already like probably like chilling on the bed, like wondering about us on the tour bus. So makes sense that you tell me that he's probably in there just chilling.
You've experienced that kind of tour life before, though. It's
Not on a $1 million tour bus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not on a Jake Shimabukuro
Yeah.
tour
Oh, okay.
bus.
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah.
So that was the first time for you, too.
Yeah, it was first time for me too. Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Come from Molokai, it felt pretty cool. Like like kind of like camping.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? What is
Yeah,
the term?
it is
Glamping.
like camping. Yeah, glamping. Yeah.
Yeah. So it
That's
felt
how
like
I would
that.
describe it too.
I had the first night I had to adjust to the sound of the bus turning.
Yeah. And the vibration and all
And
that,
Jake's like,
yeah.
oh man, I just sleep to this. It's like chanting, peaceful. Yeah. And then Jake has this app. He shows us like, dude, you guys got to get this app. I was like, oh, what is this app? It totally analyzes your snoring.
Oh, yeah. I had that app.
How'd that work out for you?
I had it for a couple nights. I tried it out. The thing goes, oh, you farted 4 times. And, I mean, it tells you everything.
Really?
Yeah, it's unreal.
And your wife's going, I know all this.
So it's a trip. It tells you, oh
Yeah.
man, I look like last night. Man, I was like perfect. The other night, I don't know, it was good. But my wife totally loves this. Keeps me in check.
Huh.
Yeah.
Does any of you snore?
When I'm very tired, that's when I snore usually.
I heard Lopaka make because we were next to each other. I heard him make like a couple of sounds.
Like a bird sound or something?
Yeah, I know.
No,
When he snores, it sounds like a pea or something. Moving through the forest.
No, but nothing that would have woken me up or something.
No, nothing human kind of sound.
Yeah, just like like air, like.
Oh, thank you for saying that because
Yeah.
I was trying to make sure that, bro, don't be that guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Yeah.
I hate to say this, but
You the guy?
No, I know I'm the guy.
Yeah, you are the guy.
But I figured, John, you would be the guy to snore.
I snore sometimes when I'm really tired. Yeah, like Lopaka, but not really.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm not big a snorer. I did one time go on a tour with, I won't say anybody's name, but we had to bunk up, and who I was bunking up with was really like crazy snorer, and I just couldn't sleep the whole night. That was the worst, one of the worst trips.
Does it rhyme with Curb Shota?
No, it wasn't her. It was not her. It was not her. Herb. You think Herb always has his own room. Like, if I'm bunking up, he's got his own room. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I wouldn't know.
That's why you guys travel a lot together. You
Yeah.
Same
We have the
needs.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one thing about John. He wants to be super comfortable.
Yeah. And he can't be too cold,
Oh yeah.
If he cold, he shut down.
Yeah. I know, it was a fun trip. I'm glad we went.
Right.
You know.
You know, I looked at the audience and it was amazing to see the crowds that you guys brought in, and it seemed like everybody was just so stoked to see you guys again, up there.
Right.
Although okay, You go.
Okay, I was saying I took the opportunity, or not just the opportunity, but I wanted to see how the people were as far as their energy. And nowadays, it's a little more comfortable being in front of people. So
Yeah.
I tried to like run as an intermission to be by the merchandise booth, so people can pick up some of our Pure Heart CDs to buy, not just Jake's. But on top of that, just being by Junebug, who's just awesome guy selling merch for Jake and everything,
Yeah.
and for us, just keeping him company and just having to see the people come up in the comments. I was like, oh, well, that's amazing, because they've seen Jake or Henry before because they already made
Yeah.
the step. But to be in reverse and to see like the band that he was with before he was solo, and they're like, oh my God, and like every place we went, people were in tears of joy
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
happiness.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Super cool, man.
I found that it kind of depended on where we were. Because, like, Arizona, I didn't feel like there was a lot of people who knew who we were. But then in San Diego, there was a lot of people who came who knew who we were.
Right.
And then we were out in the wine country. Nobody knew who we were. And then coming back to Sacramento, people knew who we were. So
What
it's
were
kind of
those-
like a mix.
What were those
back.
reactions like? I mean, did you have to build to
Yeah, I
to
mean,
the crowd and get them to on your side, kind of thing? Or
yeah, it's a little different when you don't know, well, I guess it's a little bit, but at the same time, like, our show is pretty, it's a display, like we display Jake's talent, we display
Right, right.
Lopaka's talent, and then I sing a song, and then, so
Yeah.
I feel like even if people don't know who we are, it's
I think
easy
it's
easy to
right?
catch on.
Right,
Watch,
and,
yeah.
and Jake comes from a certain presence and,
Yeah.
and showmanship
Yeah.
when he's on stage, and when we come on,
It's a different personality.
We break
Yeah.
that code and
Yeah.
be like, yeah, man, let's go,
Yeah.
bro.
For
Yeah,
sure.
just-
No, that's true. That's true.
And then people see that energy, and I think that's what we respond. And right off the bat, it makes it comfortable for him to do his gift
Yeah,
of gab.
well, it was a little harder because when you have an audience like that don't know you, then it's a little bit.
Right.
hi, remember that time?
But that's
well, yeah,
okay.
you don't because you weren't there.
You can't reference, and all the inside
Yeah.
jokes are not there,
Yeah,
So like the Blue Note shows were a lot more comfortable because
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Coming back home.
that and there's a toilet backstage.
Right. And speaking about toilet, yeah,
No
it was
plus,
awesome.
yeah.
He created a joke about, not just joke, a historical fact about
that's
about
right.
a patent,
Well, okay,
What?
no,
over
so,
or under.
So I was chastising the California crowd, which I'll do again here. So
Okay.
I stayed in a different hotel pretty much every day we were out there.
When you snuck away out of
When
the
I
bus.
snuck away.
Yeah, okay.
And I was saying that of the 4 hotels we stayed in, twice the toilet paper was coming under, not
Oh.
over.
well, that's a
And I was just letting California know they have a problem.
Yeah, that would make me
right.
that would make me-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make me change rooms if I saw that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, the crowd got in there like cracking up.
Well, why do you
but they
think
agreed with me,
Right.
by the way.
that it should be over?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only crazy people do under. Bro.
Yeah,
Right.
who does under it?
I don't know. And it always trips me out. Like, I always notice it. Like, why is this going the wrong way? Like, who would do that?
People have either kids or people have cats.
I mean, cats.
Because cats.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Did you just make that up, or did you
good
read
one.
that, or
No.
because that totally made sense?
Right.
Yeah, because
Logical.
it's true. The cats see the thing hanging. and you go do that,
Huh.
Oh, Devin.
Or you have kids and you go, ding. They
Yeah.
love doing that.
Ah, that's some deep words of wisdom you just had. That blew me away.
I try, but I get one of those a week. So that was the one.
All right. Okay.
was the
So
one.
we're a little in. So I want to talk about Lopaka a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
So let's
we didn't get started. We didn't even do
let's talk about some of your bands because I didn't even someone as close to you as me didn't even know how many bands you were playing with now.
Me either.
Yeah. So let's go through some of them because some of them are really interesting, like a Maui rock band. Now I've seen Sophisticated Savages a bunch of times.
Right.
You guys are great. Kala'e is part of that band. Let's start there. What is Sophisticated Savages?
It was something that was inspired and pushed by my new manager, Scott Johnson from Aloha Growers. They're out of Maui. And
Wait. What is it called again?
Aloha Growers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from Maui.
Thought he said something else. Okay, I was like, that can't be it.
Right.
Aloha Growers, got it.
Yeah, and they got different artists under their belt, and they do marketing and advertising and stuff like that. So I got wind of them through my cousin Eric and Amy Gilliam, because at one time period they were managed by them, and they told me my manager was that manager was producing a band in Maui called Kanikoa, like a jam.
Vince.
Allman Brothers, Pink Floyd,
Yeah.
Great Floyd, Vince Esquire, my cousin Kalana Kanikoa, Don Lopez, and so they needed a little emergency rhythm player because their drummer left the tour, so called me up to see if I could help them out and everything.
Okay.
And it turned out to be something that was a fixture for maybe 2 years. A little bit, just making the trek from Honolulu to Maui and doing stuff with them. A lot of people over here didn't know that, but they're popular in Maui and in the States because of their niche in these Grateful Dead festivals.
Rock ukulele.
Right. They're the only ones at the time. I'm not sure if there's other ones nowadays, but it's a huge scene in the underground, especially nowadays in the Grateful Dead scene. The next generation.
And you were playing drums or you were playing percussion?
Yeah. So then maybe during COVID, I got hit up by Mike Piranha and Steve Inglis.
Yeah.
We had a little trio going on with me, him, and Steve Inglis at Tapa Bar. And this is 2018 to ending of 2017 to 2019, right before COVID. And he wanted to see if I would be willing to check out the drum set. I was like, last time I played drum set was in high school when I was taking lessons.
No way.
Yeah. And so I wanted to explore percussions all my life. But then I was like, you know what, maybe this is a sign I need to step up my rhythm game and to check out drumming again.
How was it transitioning back to a drum set? Was it easy for you or just as difficult?
Just to get my feet down. I synchronized because my chops over here was already good.
Yeah.
But I had to synchronize my thinking in my head coordination, and then build the muscle strength. And because I'm already, it kind of syncs faster than normal people, as you know what I'm saying.
So then they just go, here's a drum set. Okay, go ahead and play now. You actually kind of.
Yeah. Now I feel a little bit more comfortable, but I'm in a certain point where I want to be scientific about my drumming. I watched this new cat. He's in his 20s, 28, and he's inspired me to take drumming in the kind of area, just taking different aspects from people's different genres, and then put it into my own style. Kind of like how I told Jake on his ukulele, "Oh, bro, you like the Bruce Lee of ukulele, bro? I take different fluid." And so I see that same way in my drumming. I take from different aspects in the world and try to put it into my own.
How do you pick and choose which band you're in when you're going to start playing the congas or you're going to start going onto the drum set?
Okay, that's because of my being in symphonic and orchestration when I was in college at university. A lot of people didn't know that I was in classically trained. Went to university in Hawaii for music in 92 to 98 in ethnomusicology and in instrumental performance.
92 to 98?
Yeah.
That's UH, bro. Everybody takes 6 years to graduate. It's not.
Yeah, music program. And the core requirements, but I digress.
So you were doing
a lot of core.
So he was doing that when you guys were in Pure Heart?
He was.
I was doing. I was doing musical. And these guys were listening to FM 100. I never knew that there was a station. I mean, that was just brewing, I think, or they were just coming out, and they had 105.1. But then the popular bands was like Kyle Critter Boys. I didn't know that they were my cousin at the time, but these guys were super.
Dude, you're related to everybody.
You had no idea.
You really is.
Ernie Cruz. Yeah.
You had no idea that they existed and that was your cousin.
Well, when I was in school at that time period, I didn't really listen to radio. I was so immersed in marching band and jazz ensemble, and so I didn't really listen to radio too much.
What kind of music were you listening to, though?
Oh, but when I went to House of Music, because I had my part-time job with Jake,
yes.
and I was taking care of the Hawaiian music side, and that's when listened to it a lot when I was at.
But before that, you were into rock.
Oh yeah, coming from Molokai, I was pretty an eclectic guy.
Oh yeah,
as far as my choices, because of my dad being from the exotica world. So at a young age, I was exposed to different music from all over the world, and because I live in this generation, my dad could be I could be his grandson. You know what I'm saying? So. So he was into the sound frequencies that we're into nowadays. He's like, "Oh, what is that boom boom stuff?" he didn't like that kind of stuff. But then I told Martin Denny and him some of my ideas of what I wanted to do. At that time period, you couldn't relate with the sub frequencies and what I tried to blend
frequencies
and with exotica and dub stuff.
It's weird that you can talk about Martin Denny because you knew him.
Oh yeah, Uncle Martin.
Because everyone speaks about Martin Denny like this being who came down from space who had this wild, you know what I mean? Like if
Legend.
you've
Yeah.
never heard of Exotica, go look it up. I mean, Martin Denny was the man who created that along with Lopaka's dad. But the idea that you go, oh yeah, Uncle Martin, and the rest of us when we hear about it go, oh, Martin Denny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a
Pretty
weird
nuts.
thing.
Well, funny you say that. I'll kind of say this little story about my mom.
Yeah,
and,
of course.
And my grandfather. So
Yeah.
when my grandfather found out my mom was dating the percussionist for Martin Denny Group, and they come from Papakolea, Homestead.
Yeah.
And my grandpa was like, he couldn't believe it. And but one is because my dad was over 50 years old. And the other was because it's Puerto Rican, and the other was because, like what you said right now, I didn't know that he had that kind of Martin Denny had that presence back then.
Yeah.
And then for Hawaiians, it's kind of like unheard of to hear like this local tita from Papakolea dating somebody from that band. And then my mom and dad got married on my grandfather's homestead, and who shows up for the first time ever?
Martin Denny.
Martin Denny up
way.
Ka'ululao Street, and everybody in the homestead was like you say right now. It was an actual thing. People were like,
what the hell is Martin Denny doing at this
This
house?
is for real.
Yeah.
Like, ooey. Sorry,
Okay, wait, and you and Kala are not related to each other too, right?
No, but he has a mean-ass history of lying himself.
Amarillos too, yeah.
Both of them. Yeah, both of you do.
Yeah.
I just figured at some point in time the tree branches come to.
And you go, hey, we cousins after all.
But presently, I think our energies are connected musically, and then from there we find out some other things.
Yeah.
So, so that's pretty cool at this present time. Yeah.
Okay,
so what was did it go off course or something?
No.
So Sophisticated Savages.
Oh yeah. Oh, so wait.
So Sophisticated Savages is your band, but then you have the rock band, and then Henry. You play with us periodically.
Mac.
Right. So let
Fleetwood
me go
Mac
in
band.
reverse then.
Okay.
For my first one was with Robert Kikaula on Kanaka
Oh,
Attack.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Kanaka Attack. I was 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we didn't do anything with Harold Kama Jr., but I was gonna. And then I got picked. John and Jake picked me up, and we did Pure Heart.
Mm-hmm.
After that, Don Tiki, Lloyd Kendall, and Kid Erisbaugh asked me to help them out on
okay.
the Don Tiki shows, like a Las Vegas Exotica.
Yeah.
And then after that, I got
Henry.
called. Was it Henry? Oh no, the Colon band.
Oh, Cologne. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With my
Cologne.
cousin
Yeah.
Guy Cruz.
Right.
And then when we disbanded, got the call from Henry. This was like in 2001. And then
By the way, who came along with us on this tour?
right.
And man, for he's still kicking
Yeah.
Right.
big time. That
probably-
guy.
Probably
They were
harder
still rocking
than
the
you,
house
John.
over there. Yeah. He doesn't need to be as comfortable as me on tour. That's for sure.
Yeah, and through Henry, other people found out about me, and one of them was Michael McDonald. We did some corporate gigs, and I did some stuff on the side with him outside of Henry because of doing some corporate gigs, and then
Corporate gigs are nice, aren't they?
yeah, they are.
We're gonna pay you this much money to come and play for like 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Yes, indeed, I can do that.
And then I did a project with Henry Copono to spark the next Rocking Hawaiians called the Wild Hawaiian Project.
Right.
And then through that project, Big Fleetwood thought that Henry had a drum machine.
No way, really?
So I had to figure out, and it's a real guy. It's like, what? So he asked some of his assistants to call me up and bring me over to audition because he was about to make the trek from LA to Akula. He bought the president of First Hawaiian Airlines property up in Kula, like a 13-acre property. Up there. He customized. He has a Quonset hut that is professionally made for recording and rehearsing.
Really?
He has a hot tub and a jacuzzi, a cottage on the side, an apple farm, and stuff. And I'm one of the lucky guys that whenever there's rehearsal and stuff, I can I have the key to stay at the cottage. Yeah, Lopaka, come here anytime.
Do you have the key to his cottage?
Well, when we have time periods, then they let me.
Really?
Give me the code.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But
Man.
We're hanging out with Lopaka more.
and then through them, and then Mano Maoli, I collaborated with a Hawaiian culture education program with stoking out the next generation, Mano Maoli. And then through that program, meeting up with some boys on Big Island and some boys of Waihole Valley created this Hawaiian funk band called Poa and the Forefathers.
Yeah.
Oh,
and they were featured on our
High Sessions.
They're great.
Really interesting music.
Yeah, and then
Super cool.
on the side, another side band with him and Kalegamea and Richie Gideon called Iron Mango.
Yeah,
That's right.
And then did some stuff with Kimi A. Minor and Anuhea and Ira Love on the side. Not recording, but doing stuff.
What is your typical week like? Are you playing every single day with somebody different?
Yeah, I mean, not as much as before, but I try to like control my life now a little bit more than before.
Yeah. So what is your working times of playing music kind of like during a week?
Maybe like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's not as if we're working 8 hours a day. Like my brother, sometimes he gets mad at me because he can't stand. He's on Molokai doing stuff, and I tell him, oh yeah, just 2 hours. It's like,
what do you do when you're off?
I like to do a lot of esoteric research and.
Okay, wait. You can't tap on the.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
John, I'm surprised John hasn't said
John,
anything.
yeah,
I was mesmerized by what he was saying.
Oh.
Esoteric research.
What the heck does that mean?
I know, it's complicated, and
I left the last 15 minutes to go through some of that.
Wait. Okay. Are you?
We're not there. We're not there yet.
Oh,
I have a section.
Oh yeah, there's a section.
Oh, we
for
have a
that.
section for
Yeah.
esoteric research. Okay, cool.
I'm leaving a section for that.
That's the fun part. Right
and
there.
I like to keep up my.
He's one of
rhythm
these
playing.
guys, like him and Jake, are these guys that even when they're not playing to perform, they're playing. They're
Yeah.
practicing. Like
Try to figure out a rhythm
backstage at the Blue Note, he's hitting
I
his
saw
pad.
the pads. Yeah.
Yeah. Jake is practicing.
And John is sitting there going.
I'm sitting there
"Can we
playing.
go on? I don't.
sitting there playing
all right."
Fortnite.
Yeah, I used to be a gamer, but now with AI, I'm not AI, but apps nowadays, I try to use it as a tool to enhance what I do as a profession.
So I have a question. So I know when you guys get together as Pure Heart.
Right.
John told me, and I know this too, that no song ever sounds the same. The improvisation with you and Jake. Maybe John is kind of steady with his guitar and his vocals, but you guys have the ability to just kind of improvise and go off.
I think that's what happens when you have the structure to a certain point.
Yeah. So what I was wanted to find out is when you do that with other bands, is that same kind of style carry with you, or certain bands you play exactly how it's supposed to be?
Oh yes, yeah. So as far as that's a great question. Depends on who I'm working with, and I can use my own discernment to know if they're open to that. At the same time, because of what I've done in schooling, I can tell who is more schooled into what I'm going to stay or not, and or what I'm going to approach their project with.
Yeah.
And I always tell the people that tell me what you feel first, and then I'll go from there and make my decisions. I don't want to dictate it first and foremost. I want to see what they're visualizing as far as rhythm, and then from there I'll make my decision what I'll pick and choose.
How is it when you play with Henry? Because you're playing classic C&K songs, but does he let you kind of
Yeah, that's a good question too. So we also do corporate gigs too. So our so we have some of our gigs at Duke's, it's kind of more like a jukebox kind of a gig.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So fun songs. And then when it comes time to do a private party or corporate or show event, then we narrow it down to like a song list. Yeah. And then certain songs, he'll tell us, not to play somebody solos here or. And because I play with him for
so long,
I kind of know what he wants on his music and everything.
It's been
but
15, 20 years now?
Yeah. But the good thing about playing with Henry Capone too is that it was one of the first times that I could actually play with a drummer and me and percussions and be communicating like that and knowing your spots and how to connect and not be overshadowing each other and stuff. So you hardly see that too much, I think, not unless there is nowadays, but it's a little art form that in the States you see a lot of bands do it, but I don't know,
not over here.
Yeah,
not over here.
Is it weird sometimes playing with somebody of that stature that you grew up with, listening to their music, and all of a sudden you're playing with them and you're on stage going, "Whoa, man, this is a trip."
Great question, because I'm from Molokai, class of 1992, and our song of the year was "Good Times Together."
See, yeah.
So now I'm playing with the band. Yeah, when I go back home for class reunions, everybody thinks I'm a Pahaku star.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm playing with Uncle Henry.
Yeah.
Well, see, I got trained to say Uncle Henry now, Jake.
Oh yeah,
I never did said that before, but Leslie was tripping out. Oh, it's Uncle Henry now. Oh, you know.
Uncle Status.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So one of the other things I want to do, and then Kalei, we'll maybe get you on a couple of questions, but what I've been saying.
Thanks for just sitting there quiet.
Yeah, I know.
He gets to laugh every couple
enjoying
seconds. I'm like, jeez.
So Lopaka, before we go into the esoteric stuff,
Oh, no.
I wanted to get your thoughts, because I was telling the audience at a lot of these gigs that you do the bird calls, and everybody loves the bird calls. I love the bird
Actually,
calls.
that's what I do mostly than anything else is try to research nature and soundscapes.
Okay. But he knows the birds.
Yeah.
It's not like he's doing random bird noises.
Yeah.
Like, I think people think that, but maybe you could give us 2 or 3 examples of certain birds, and then do the sound.
Okay, I'll just do the ones the first ones that I ever learned.
Okay.
And the first one I ever learned.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah, right, totally. Right up. It was the dove.
The mountain dove.
The dove in heat, like you see him in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tail goes
The
up.
ones at the zoo.
Yeah. So that was because now when you see in the parking lot, they're doing that because they're trying to court the female, the male dove. That's a male dove sound.
That's the sound Devon used to make at Rumors back in the day, too.
Never worked, too.
My grandma also said, if you ever heard a dove go, then that's a good sign that you're in a positive space.
Oh.
Like Hawaiian superstition, if you hear doves, if you're in an area, you hear doves going off like that. It's kind of the same thing when you just chilling out and then a cat just comes right by you for no reason. That's because your energy is in a certain spot where it's welcoming.
Well, that's
Oh,
good.
I never
Hey, I
knew
have
that.
this stray cat that comes up to me at my house.
Well, the cat hates you. That's
Like
why.
the
No,
one
it
at
makes-
the vineyard.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Exactly.
that cat was nuts.
Oh yeah, a cat. When we were at this vineyard, speaking on one of our experiences on a tour, saw us and be like, "Hey, what's up, buddies?" And like maybe like 10 minutes later, like, "Oh, I think these guys are hungry," or he just wanted to show off on us. He came back with a mouse.
Oh,
The dead mouse.
and
yeah.
right
When they bring you gifts, it's supposed to be like they're bringing
the
you a
cat?
gift.
Right.
Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
But that wasn't the crazy part.
Oh.
The crazy part is, like, after I apparently did not take the mouse, it ate the mouse. Like,
Yeah.
in
It got
2 bites,
mad and ate it.
it bit off the head
right in front of us
and
live.
just swallowed it.
Yep.
And then it bit the body and swallowed that. And I was like, holy crap.
Manager was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you guys just saw that. I'm so sorry."
Yeah.
That was wild.
We have cats at Manoa Valley Theater that are like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Cat will bring the mouse, put the mouse down, then just chow. And you're like, oh
And the
my
mouse,
god.
the mouse is like kind of alive still.
No, the mouse
they
is
bat it
that-
around till they kill it.
The mouse that
and
we
they
saw
just eat
was
it.
clearly dead.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
But
that's good.
I didn't know that they do it in a couple of bites kind of thing. I
Oh,
thought they
no.
would, like, trying to chew
They
and
used
stuff.
Yeah.
to unhinge. They unhinge and go, man.
Here's one that I do on a song that I do that he created about the kolea bird.
Okay.
And this one is like kind of like a seagull.
Wow.
Oh wait, can you do the one Ante Malvin showed you, right?
Oh, yeah, the Manu O'o, Kauai Manu O'o.
The bird is
Yeah,
extinct,
extinct, right?
right?
Yeah.
So he listened to the recording
Yeah,
of
they
the
have
bird,
recordings of
and
the-
then
Right.
Extinct birds. Yeah.
Learn how to
Yeah.
do the
This
sound.
museum, yeah.
I think one of my callings is to try to like recreate and preserve for the next generation. That's kind of a
Do you-
thing that I'm trying to do.
Do you sit around a park and make bird noises to see how the birds react to you?
Yeah, right. Not. I mean,
No.
Before, no. I used to actually just
No.
do that just to see if they can respond.
Yeah.
But now that I'm in a different realm in my life right now, as far as 5D frequencies and ascension, I'm kind of trying to tap into the awareness of nature and everything around me.
I can't wait to get into that part.
I was like, wait, what?
Like a foreign language.
I'm doing the thing and what?
That's
Hey, so what you been up to?
But that's one of the great parts of having Lopaka around too, right? He brings these things that I've never thought about, and we have good
Probably
discussions.
need a part 2.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get Kalei on here since he's been sitting.
Casey.
Okay, Kalei, you've been playing in this band, Sophisticated Savages. How would you describe the band to people that want to come down and see you?
I feel like the odd man out over there because and everyone is like classically trained. And then I grew up in a family of musicians and stuff, but like my upbringing is more like background or backyard kanikapila style is how I learned. So, when he first asked me to be in the band, I was like, oh man, this is challenging because I never listened to exotica music before.
You're kind of young.
Yeah, and like a bunch of jazz hammers too. So, I really had to go do my homework for his stuff. But,
Amazing.
yeah, no, it's of course high energy band with this guy in the front, and yeah, if you want to see a bunch of masters on their instrument, then yeah, I would really.
Well, I like that idea, and it must have been your idea where you're incorporating like you have all the exotica stuff, but then Kalei comes in and he does some of the the classic Hawaiian contemporary things. So it's a nice mixture, because for someone like me, I didn't grow up on exotica either. I can appreciate exotica, but I think if I sat there for 2 hours of exotica, I don't know if I could how it had it. But then you sprinkle in some of this other genres in there. It's like, oh, I remember Life's Different Now, or whatever song.
Yeah.
Wait, can you explain how does it exotica sound? Because in my head, I might have a different idea.
It's basically the
Is that old tiki kind of?
the traditional form
yeah.
of what we know as world music nowadays.
Yes.
Before there was a term called world music nowadays, Hawaii was actually the first to create this sound of creating different blends of cultures together in one mix. So it's like Polynesian mixed with Latin and Asian around American jazz. And that's pretty much the general interpretation of what exotica is, a combination of all those together because we live in Hawaii. But it was inspired by Les Baxter, who was a composer on a big band level in the mainland, doing not Broadway, but these movies that had these jungle themes of around the world. And they just took the symphonic sound and created it into like a 4-piece nightclub band.
Is there usually lyrics involved with this?
As years went by, people started to put lyrics, and then there's like some exotica vocalists out there.
Your band has
Stark
right here in Hawaii too. So, for instance, one of those bands that was kind of like a vocalist, and this is how Downhill kind of got some of these ideas through a band called Buddy Fo and Invitations.
Oh, Buddy
they're
Fo,
kind of
yeah.
sort of the Ali'is. These kind of sort of was the evolution of having exotica mixed with vocals, and then next thing you know, yeah. So the band is actually to me basically a perpetuation of all those people that inspired me as an artist and created the avenue and lane for me, and hopefully with everybody else in Hawaii and giving them awareness. And so, yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
And then Kalei, we were talking earlier outside about AI, but you don't do AI music, but you have been using the AI to kind of like come up with ideas and help you bounce stuff off, huh?
Yeah, it's funny. I've been sharing like a lot how I've been using Suno lately, and then just last week I see all the story or all the posts on Facebook. Everyone's like, "Oh man, Suno's the worst thing ever." Oh shoot, man! I kind of been promoting it, but yeah, no, I just been using it as a tool. Like, of course, it's wrong if you use it to create the song like from scratch for you, and then you go and post that. Because
that you wrote
which people actually have been doing. There's stuff that made the charts. That are created by AI, which I think is just it's wrong.
It's already there, huh?
I think AI is gonna find its place, but right now everybody's just kind of feeling out how far you can go until it's unacceptable.
Yeah.
Because I use it in class too. Because I teach at Kamehameha, the middle school, Kanikapila class, and my students got to write a song for their final project. So it's been cool because I record the kids singing their song on voice memo. I tell them, okay, let's put it into Suno and tell me what you want on it. Like, oh, can you make it sound like K-pop? So it pops it out in 30 seconds, and they're all inspired to like go write a bridge or another verse to the song.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that is kind of I guess a positive, because I think back in our day, if we had that, man, I would have probably came up with a lot more ideas. Because it's so hard. You playing it on your guitar at home, and you're like, I don't know what this.
But what we did was revolutionary, though. We were one of the first bands to practice and burn a CD on the fly.
Oh yeah. That's
So that kind of was our kind of like trying to figure out in retrospect how to figure out songs and faster. Doing that was like a good thing.
Yeah. We had my parents had a karaoke machine that you could record to tape. So that's how we did our first demos, and then I ended up getting another like 4-track recorder, and then we did larger demos, and then the CD burner.
Right, so we go home and do our homework, right? And
Yeah.
the whole weekend, Saturday comes, so show up with these guys. Yep, and then from 8 to 8 at night.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Crazy practicing.
I remember when you could burn your own CDs, and we were like, "Whoa!"
You still
this
can,
is
actually.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
like it's such a change in the music,
Right.
in the scene, you know, doing mixtapes on CDs instead.
I love that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
So I think like AI, it's something so
Well,
new
remember-
that there is a backlash, but there is gonna find a
Well, it's
happy
just like,
medium, right?
remember there was this whole controversy because I forget the guy's name. He used to do all those big concerts when 98.5 came out, but he was doing compilation CDs. And then it was all local CDs, and it was like compilations of all the local music, and
Yeah.
then
Kid Leo. Kid Leo.
maybe I don't remember.
I think Hawaiian Style did one too,
I
right?
think he was
Hawaiian
doing
Style Volume 1.
the Bambuchas.
Hope House. Oh.
One of those guys. Anyway, but he was just burnt, like, it was just a mix of all the hit songs
Yeah.
on one CD, and he would pay you like a whatever stipend or whatever, kind of. And people were like, he's making so much money off that, blah blah. It was a controversy thing.
I used to pick up some of those at the swap meet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Swap
yeah.
meet, yeah. So, okay. We're 15 minutes in, so let's do this, because I know we got to get to it.
We're what?
I will start it off, and then you, Kyle, and Lopaka can take it on. So here's how I'll start this conversation on.
But you practiced this.
What?
I got a
What
call.
is happening right
I got
now?
a
What are
call-
you doing?
No.
I know. It's like.
I got a call a couple years ago from Kyle. And he was saying that somebody was out at Pico Lagoon fishing, and the light flew over him, and he swears that's an
it's
alien. So the question is, do aliens exist? Please go.
Okay, nothing like a thing out of left field to start the conversation.
Well, this is when I talked to Kyle and Lopaka, this subject.
Okay,
comes
well,
up.
let me tell you the story.
That's a loaded question right there.
Let me tell you the story that my friend guys
Yeah.
have it to my friend guys on Pico Lagoon one night. They used to go out late at
Okay,
night.
wait, where's this, by the way?
Pico Lagoon is kind of between. It's right in front of Hoilo Ridge almost.
Oh, okay.
But a little bit more toward Hoikai, but like in that area.
Right.
On the beach side.
He was doing COVID, I think, right?
Yeah, it was during COVID.
He would go out there late at night with his friend. They would walk out on a reef and throw poles out to catch whatever hits, mostly over there. And that was the same night that sighting came, where that star constellation that was formed in a shape just kind of floated over
seen that.
the islands. And then it was caught on multiple cameras and it hit the news, and then it got caught on one of the telescopes too in, I think, Haleakala. And then everybody was like, what was that? Because there's video footage of it all over the internet. And it was written off as, that's stardust from SpaceX. It was this and that. It was atmospheric asteroid burned up in the atmosphere or whatever. All these excuses. And my friend, and I don't want to mention his name, but he said, it wasn't that. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, I was in the water that night when it happened. And he goes, that thing was the size of a football field, shaped like a plane, but you could see through it and you could see the sky, and the lights lit up. And I was like, okay, so explain to me what it looked like. Does it look like Wonder Woman and her invisible plane? He goes, kind of like that. But that was not any kind of space debris or anything. It was an object the size of a football field, and it flew right above us and over us, and it was completely silent.
Right.
So from there, he goes, this changed my life.
Right.
So, and I know him well enough to know that he wasn't lying, and I know him well enough to know that he wasn't just trying to like trick me into doing something. But I asked him, would you want to come on this podcast and talk about it? And he goes, okay. And I was like, oh my God, we're gonna get somebody that I witnessed this to talk about on the podcast. He called me right back and he said, I talked to my friend about it, and he said, let's not do this because of the ridicule or the backlash that we're gonna get if we personally share.
By the way,
this
I've
story.
changed my mind on some things since we've talked about this, Kyle.
Okay.
So I'll
Well, to make
So that was the story that he was talking about in Pike.
We're so all over the place with this podcast.
but to make a long
I have to keep it up. Jesus. Okay. Anyway.
to make a long story short, as far as if you ask my opinion or answer or question, I mean, what my comments about this, esoterically speaking, I guess, in a general form, you know,
Wait. Esoterically speaking, what does that mean?
like
I don't
you
even know
know
what
the
that
hidden like well not hidden but it's not you have to do a deeper dive than your mainstream.
Okay.
It's like
Are you talking in code right now?
there's
So the aliens
exoteric
don't
and
hear you? Is that what's happening?
No, but what I'm saying is that we live in a time period where the Earth is in a certain transition in far as frequencies and vibrations,
Okay.
and also cycle. As far as if you heard of the Kali Yugas, 26,000 year cycle, that Earth goes to a different.
No idea what that is. But
I don't know.
So
either.
we was in the age of Pisces. Now we're in the age of Aquarius now.
Okay.
And so
that's my time.
so now that comes with a whole different vibration and a whole entire like universe and a vibration frequency level. And because of that, we live on this planet. We are all vibrating as well, even though we don't know that. But some people vibrate more than others. But because of all of this is happening, like I said, the age of revealing is the terminology that they say nowadays in the occult esoteric world.
Does this esoteric world mean that I make more money, or is there a way
it's
to like vibrate faster so I
It's a higher level of understanding.
So, with
Oh
so
shit! I'm screwed then.
because
Okay.
of this, we are seeing things that are because we live in the
that's why it's happening.
because we live in a
Yeah.
three-dimensional holographic plane of existence. It's hard to explain. We're transitioning to 45D, but
Okay.
on a conscious level. We're not on a-
45D.
yeah. 4D is like with time.
Uh-huh.
There's different layers of, and so you can control time. But certain people are
What?
on that level, but some people are not yet.
What got you interested in this kind of thing?
Because I think we've been told certain things that's. Shoot. Okay, so I come from a line in my family, as far as if you know about this, not like Kahuna bloodline or Amakua. So I've through my genealogy work and through going through certain family reunions, it was revealed certain things to us as a family, and so because I also was part of a Kahiku. A Hula Kahiko group from Molokai, John Kaimikawa, all chants from Molokai, and the things that he used to talk about was about Hawaii being a certain place where it was very spiritually inclined, and everybody was telepathically a certain way. So they got my mind thinking about Mu, about the essence of Mu, and then so once you go to that rabbit hole and deep dive, then it led me to other
Well, Mu is
things.
the indigenous people before Hawaiians, right?
Yeah, so and I'm not sure if Menhune would be
Menhune,
relative or Manohune, and the savage Tahitians coming, some stories you hear, coming to Molokai, and then Pulio, prayer, this force field, bringing them off of the shore just by praying and everything. So all those kind of things, I think there's certain things that we don't really practice nowadays, not because of the control of society and stuff. But anyways, so I just wanted to do my own thing, and then in relation to in the other sense, like Buddha, and then then you get into these other topics that's in relation to spiritualism, like different avatars that has been on our planet, and if you relate that to now, and and the things that they donned, and then you try to, and now that I'm in a different state of my life about in a period where my daughter's older, she can do her own thing now, and I feel as a Kane, I should figure out what's who am I? We're all droplets of the one.
So, in these
I was like, my guru, I found it.
in these crazy times, what do you guys, what do you see happening, in the near future?
It seems from
it feels like it's out of whack, and
right. We are in a state of chaos.
Yeah.
But out of chaos comes rebirth.
Okay.
I guess that's the meaning of. What's happens naturally, whether it be negative or positive. But it seems like from the things or angles I've been checking out, we're going to be coming out to a very high vibration frequency. It's just that So once people shed fear and hate, then we're gonna ascend super fast.
By the way, so going back to the alien thing,
That's the reason.
No,
why we're seeing a lot of stuff because of that.
Yeah.
I was if you can make a good argument to me, I'm pretty open-minded, and I've always had this thought where someone said a long time that I heard is like, space is so vast, you know, like you think about how big space is and how long it takes to get places, and for that reason, even if there was intelligent life somewhere else, they're probably it's it's finding like a molecule in a bathtub of water. Like it's like for that, and time is so vast, right? You know, we were talking about billions and billions of years. So for something to exist near enough to get to us, and at the same time where we exist, is the chances of that are very low. You know, that's why it would be against alien life. However, you know, now they're coming up with these theses about dimensions and time. You know, being able to not time travel, but you know.
What kind, sort of?
Kind of, yeah.
Some movies reveal certain things.
Yeah. So
Steven Spielberg's latest movie.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, did you see that?
Not yet.
Speaking of,
I would think that'd be the movie you'd want to go see.
Also, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Disclosure.
Yeah.
We're in a certain frequency where we can like reveal certain things because people would think you're nuts.
Yeah. By the way, sorry, this is a total tangent from what we're talking about now, even further. But I highly recommend this movie called I Swear. It's an independent film from, I think, Scotland or something like that, and it's about this based on a true story about this man's life, and he has Tourette's, and so it starts in the 80s when Tourette's was very
he's getting beat up all the time.
It's just a very sad life, but with an inspiring story. That's in general. But you know, I watched a lot of movies. Most of them I don't like. This was excellent. I just saw it the other day.
You like Project Hail Mary?
I liked Project Hail Mary, but this one,
Toy Story 5 was pretty good too.
Which one?
Toy Story 5.
I've been hearing good.
It's weird because all these movies are coming out that I don't even realize are coming out, and they're actually kind of big movies. Like Toy Story 5 dropped like a couple weeks ago. I completely forgot that it even existed. Supergirl came out on Friday, and nobody's talking about it at all.
Well, that movie,
and I was like,
unfortunately, it's not doing very well at all.
Moana with Rock with long hair.
Oh yeah, Moana. Yeah.
What was it? So, John, is this the thing that you wanted to drop in the middle of this pod?
Yeah. Well,
because
I wanted to leave.
Kyle, unfortunately, is always saddled with us whenever we're talking about Star Wars and comic books and all
so
that stuff.
are you saying we
and
should?
He like glazes over in his eyes because he's like, "Oh my God, you guys are talking about this shit again," and so he kind of gets to clear out.
Okay.
And so this time, Kyle gets to actually be engaged for sure.
I feel like I'm trapped between two nerds talking about comic books and Star Wars. I'm like, what the hell is going on over here? Nobody's gonna listen to this crap.
All right. Okay.
We got Cisco and Ebert over here always giving movie reviews and stuff like that.
But also, there is as far as other life, other sentient life, there is the thought that we cannot be so full of ourselves to think that there is not other planets that don't have something close to us, or at least something that's got sentient beings on it. It makes sense, right? I mean, if we're created, guarantee it's got to be somewhere else. It's just that they're living their life and going to the nearest moon they got because nobody can stop fighting long enough to get past that. So maybe they're having the same issue. It's just that they look like, squid.
Yeah, there's a deep dive on resets and civilizations from back in the past.
See, there you go.
And this is kind of what you're talking about. We've been a civilization that has been erased from the last one that we don't know of because of certain oligarchies and elites taking control of some of our resources.
Yeah.
Hard to explain.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to the music.
But it's what you're saying is coming from a Hawaiian perspective too. What the stories that you've been told and stuff, right?
Yeah, like you said, we go to the deep dive. Then you're talking about just indigenous.
Yeah.
So the whole world, as far as indigenous, has a relationship to what we're talking about. Not just us Hawaiians, because I'm Puerto Rican, and our Taino, like how the Spaniards and other ones that came to the Caribbean raped and pillaged all of our peoples out there too.
Interesting.
Yeah. And Kalae, for you as an education person at Kamehameha schools, what is the manao you are giving these kids? Because they're pretty impressionable, right? In intermediate school.
Yeah.
And then to Kamehameha has always been such a bastion of teaching kids the importance of music, why it's good in their lives. Like the shows I've been doing lately with the kids are all from Kamehameha schools, and they're all in, they're in chorus. They remember all the parts. They know all the music. You got like Ezekiel who's playing guitar and all these things. I mean, what is the thing that you're trying to instill into these kids as you teach them?
Well, especially at this age, I feel like to really make them want to love to play music.
Yeah.
And especially I think back when I was in middle school, that was the age like I really made that jump and decided, okay, I want to pursue music as a career. And a lot of them, I tell them, you know what, it might not even be like a career in music for you, but like I made a lot of my best friends playing music later on in life. And still a lot of them to this day, they don't play it professionally, but we still get together and jam once in a while. But I feel like at Kamehameha, like they kind of, the bar was set really high by everyone else who came before us. So there's this standard, like I got to hold the kids to. So like, I think back that age, like I wasn't able to play songs that modulate 4 or 5 times. And these kids are pulling it off. So yeah, I'm grateful I get to like work with the cream of the crop talent on the island. Cause
I just don't know how they all end up at Kamehameha schools. It's been
I think
like
it's a
this.
school. That's why.
Yeah, but it's been always fascinating for me how much the music really speaks to the message that Kamehameha is trying to get to these kids, right? That the music part of it, the performance part of it is so important and something that needs to be a part of your life. And it's really fascinating for me that you don't even have to force it with the kids.
Yeah.
They all, you know what I mean? Like they all learn it. That part is really cool.
Well, they do a great job of setting the foundation at the elementary level. Because they have this world-class choir taking kids all over the world to Japan and New Zealand. So
shout out to Mrs. Bright.
Yeah, Mrs. Bright. So it's cool. I get those kids who come to me, and then we send them into high school. So every class, like even if there's a bunch of non-musical kids getting in during high school, like you still have this foundation of kids who have all that music background. So that's why every year when they have song contests, every class sounds amazing because a lot of them came up with that musical upbringing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay, guys, you have one last question. We have time for one more question. Kyle?
I'm good.
Have you
Devon?
ever seen a ghost?
Oh, let's not go
Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on, just one.
Yeah, quick story.
Yeah.
Let me be
please.
quick.
So-
If it's good, we just want to hear it.
I was playing at Nico's in Kailua.
Okay.
Oh, I like
And,
Nico's in Kyle.
That was the rainiest night like ever. So driving up on the Pali, like you always hear stories of things that happen on the Pali. You know? Like it was raining so hard, I was probably going like maybe 10 miles an hour. But as you're coming up, there's a part on the side of the road where you can pull off. Yeah, I swear I saw this.
Like a person?
Yeah, so I see a person. I'm driving super slow, and I see a person coming out of the trees. It looked like they were in a model, but
Whoa.
pig face.
Oh, the poly.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
have chills just thinking about it. So I start speeding off. I was like, "Oh man, cancel this!" I called my wife, and she thought I was lying to this day. But
How big was it?
look, probably
size of a man?
like 6 foot. Yeah, yeah, kamopua kind.
So it wasn't like saying Hazard. It was kind of like more like, oh shit, I better keep driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the next day, I had a gig out in Kualoa, so I'm like, okay, at least I can take the like this time. But man, it was so weird because coming out of the tunnel, I see this big black dog with glowing eyes just sitting on the side of the wall outside of the tunnel, staring at me. I was like, oh man, this is weird. And I go do the gig. 3 hours later, coming back, dog is still sitting on the opposite side of the road, just staring at me as I'm coming up through the tunnel. So,
And you're probably the only one that see it.
I don't know. That was. Yeah,
I mean,
that was
other people
2
would be
days
freaking
of-
out if they saw a big dog with glowing eyes on the
Yeah.
side of the tunnel.
But then I
too,
was
yeah.
thinking like, oh, I guess I you know how they say don't bring pork on the road. I was like, I think I ate kalua pig that day.
I wonder if that counts too, because you're not carrying it with a poly. It's in you already.
Yeah.
Or maybe you were supposed to pick up the Kampua guy and you didn't. And so the dog's like, dude, what happened? You didn't pick up my brother and take him with you.
Devin, you know, you're skeptical of all this kind of stories and stuff.
No,
like that.
actually,
did you have an experience?
Oh
like
yeah,
that you
totally.
can explain?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
But wait, I want to hear Lopaka's story first because he looks like he
let's say going back to the Kamapua.
Yeah.
I heard stories about Papa Kalea homestead back in the day. Just people seeing him up traveling up in the trails.
Yeah.
And on Molokai, the akuleles, you know, the fireballs.
Yeah.
The Hawaiian fireballs, yeah, there was some things, and he said you had to talk to them in Hawaiian or something to get rid of them. Another one, as far as my dad, I guess, had this 30-year CNK reunion concert at Kopono. They had 2 nights in a row. My dad was going through his illness, and I went to go set up my stuff at Kopono's, and I went to go see my dad at the hospital. He was about to, he just told me, go do your gig and come back, and we'll be here. I was like, okay, do my gig, come back. He already passed over. Oh. And I had another night at Kopono's. But then the second night when I went there, I'm trying to make a long story short. Second night I went there to perform, it was one of my dad's wishes for me to continue performing. Before I hit the stage, there was like this guy in a wheelchair comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, you Lopaka?" I was like, "Oh yeah. Oh, your dad's coming through me. Just want to let you know that I'll be by your side." Playing if you have stuff, I just he just wants to let you know that he'll be with you. That's all I have to say. And your dad loves you. And I turn back around. This guy was gone. But
whoa,
yeah.
What?
So yeah, back at that time period. And so then it kind of hit me. Now, I mean, now it's pretty tortured being on stage with thousands of people, and then you hear Henry Kopono sing, Sailing, talking about his dad.
Oh yeah.
Makes you sure that you just hold it together without falling apart.
Heavy, man.
But anyways, that's yeah.
Wow.
There's more, but that's it.
Wow, we did a Halloween episode.
We're doing one right now. Actually, is what's happening.
All right. Well,
Wait.
oh god. Okay. Are we all gonna?
Do you have a story that you can explain and
Yeah,
something
totally.
like-
Yeah.
Would you like to share?
I thought I did.
Kyle,
Actually, what I
why
want to
not-
know is, were you guys talking to each other, and that's why you're wearing the same color shirt? Is that what happened here? Because
No, this is my chicken shirt.
I didn't get the note, so I'm not wearing the.
Close enough.
Okay, all right. John is getting twitchy, so I don't think I
Yes.
can tell the story.
Okay, maybe
All right,
next time.
we'll
then.
tell the story next time.
And Kyle always he waits until I'm ending the show, and then he asks a long-winded, open-ended question.
All right.
I'll save it
John
for
has
the
to cut it at 1 hour, or he'll
Mahalo
freak out.
Hisessions.
Yeah.
You guys are the bomb.
Thank you guys. Thank you so very much. for
Devin,
coming up.
Kyle, John Yamasato. Yeah, you guys
right.
are awesome.
All right. Thanks,
Take care.
guys. We'll see you next week.
They didn't even play.